until you get down there to Fort Pierce. What y'all leave behind you in town here in Jacksonville? Look pretty good. There's plenty of trash on the side of the road and everybody's looking around. You see this long guardrail here? It goes all the way down each side of me. There's one guy, he just pulled in. I just have to give a shout out to the fine, outstanding Connecticut State Highway Patrolman that came through at about 3 o'clock this morning and decided that it was safer to send all the sleepy truck drivers who were parked here sleeping out onto that highway. It was safer to send them out onto that highway than leave them parked here along this guardrail at this service plaza. And I don't know, I just gotta give him a shout out. Outstanding job, young man. There he is. Outstanding job. Police work at its finest, y'all. What's up, guys? So we're doing the Hunts Point Shuffle right now. Right straight across the street there, the blue. Yeah, that's it. The blue over there. That's the Hunts Point Terminal Market. That's where we're going next. We're not inside the market at the moment. We are at Baldor. And Baldor is across the street from the market. So I got Baldor here. They get one whole pallet. And then I go out, make the left loop around, go in the entrance of the terminal market, and I go to Reuben Brothers, which is right there on your left when you come in the gate, and finish out at Armada. And this is my happy place. I love coming to the market. What I was trying to capture here is navigating the Northeast and the Bronx mainly. I have a video from way back a year or two ago. It looks as though it's helped quite a few people get in here. It's not that bad. It seems a little daunting, especially if you listen to all the war stories. It's not that bad, especially on a Sunday. The streets are pretty quiet. During the week, during the day, it's one busy place. The whole area, Hunts Point. But inside the market, if you get in there and it's late in this evening, Sunday evening, and you get in there at the time the little six-wheeler straight truck, refrigerated trucks come in, That's like clown show, man. They're just darting everywhere. They're all in your way. They'll hit you. You'll hit them. That can be a mess. So you want to get in at a decent time. I know that's not always easy, but you want to get in a decent time. Like today during the day, I can get in here and move around a lot easier. And I'll show you how I move around in there. But I enjoy coming here. I love the hustle and bustle. This is trucking. Trucks from all over the country, from every side of the country. They'll be here. I enjoy the restaurant. I enjoy the guys on the dock. Joe and those guys at Katzman, they're pretty cool. The guys at Reuben Brothers, they're not much to visit with, but they do their job, you know. I just enjoy coming to Hunts Point where a lot of people don't. And I'm just going to show you around as I can. Depends on how busy I get. I want to show you around the market a little bit. And it's not all that bad. My kids, you know, it used to be, I guess once upon a time, was a dangerous place. But, you know, my kids have come here. Ryan and EJ. Ryan was a little teeny tiny. I got pictures of her over here at Nathal, sitting on a pallet of corn. And, you know, I would never put them in danger. At one time, it probably was a place I wouldn't bring them to. But I don't mind it. This is one of my favorite places to come to. And I'll show you around. We'll be over there in a minute. Give these guys their pallet. They'll have me done. And we'll be on our way over to the market. Okay, so they're really stacked up and behind over there. I never deliver over here, but we're going to row A 147. Let's see if they got room over here. What's up, buddy? Quite a little hike down here. This place is massive, but better than trying to drive all around. I got a spot to park for the moment, so I need to get out of the truck. Feeding time. What's up, buddy? Hey, I'm about to freeze. I should have got a bigger jacket. It's thin Florida blood. So while waiting, thing to do is you just find your door where I'm going right where that Volvo is. So I pull here like the Peterbilt. You just pull up along here and you wait your turn, and if the guy beside me right here needs to get out, he'll pop the horn at me, I'll back up and let him go. You just be courteous and pay attention. Don't pull up here, leave your truck, and go wandering around. And it all works out. And we figure it out. That's how you do it. So just hang out and wait your turn. Okay, so that dude needs to come out. And that's how we do it. Actually, if you see in my mirror there, he's backing in. So we'll pull on up and give him the space. And wait. And always watch out for the fire hydrants. He was about to pull his front end right into it. Those just raise the level of difficulty a little bit. Always be aware of the fire hydrants in the middle. So many trucks get torn up on those. So he needs to come on back and go up to the right. Look at this. Oh, he's gonna jack it around it. He made it. We'll go over here and watch for him and give him a hand. He's got plenty of room. He's coming on in. This is actually wide today. Lots of room. Plenty of room. All right, back to my truck. Okay, my guy's coming out. So we'll get on out of the way. And I'm wondering if this Peterbilt was waiting on this spot too, after they told me to come get it. So you gotta watch out for that as well. So we'll back on up out of his way and see. Okay, so that's how it goes. Just gotta be nice. I saw him sitting there, and sometimes these receivers, they don't pay attention. They gave me that spot. They gave it to him as well, and I know he was here before me because I saw him when I pulled up. So I play cool. I ain't trying to take it from him. I'll just wait my turn. Now the yard jockey's giving everybody a hard time. He keeps taking up all the spots and telling everybody they can't back in where we've been told to back in. So, yeah, he's trying to take up spots. Oh boy. He's fixing it. He's running. So that's another level of difficulty. We'll see how this works out. Okay, we're in. Have to be patient. Let's go check it out. All right, got that paper, got that drop off. On to the next. The Armada. They're just past A&J down here on the right, so just going a few doors down. About 100 doors down. All right, see you there. Here's our store right there. We're going into that trailer. We're gonna go here and loop around. So much better when it's not busy and crowded. This U-turn would be impossible. We'd be looping around the building. There's our crew on the dock. Let's go put her at the door. Okay, we're in. Last stop. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Get done. I'm gonna go for a treat. A couple of things to remember when traveling up here in the Northeast. Well, the Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens. On the BQE, Brooklyn Queens Expressway, you will see 12, 11, 12 foot. You'll see a number of bridges marked low, and it's going to freak you out. They're not really 12 foot. Now please don't watch that and take my word for it. I'm going to stress, have a trucking GPS, and always, whether it's here or anywhere else, it doesn't matter where you're going, always call your receivers and ask them for proper directions. If you're going into Brooklyn especially, there are a number of viaducts and trusses, train trestles, that will take the top of your trailer right out. Do not ride up in there following a GPS and think you're gonna just do it. You'll hurt your truck. Call ahead of time. Ask for proper directions. It doesn't matter if you're going to Meyer in Fishers, Indiana, out in the country, or U.S. Foods over in Kendallville, Indiana, way out in the country. Call and get directions so you're not riding around. That's just a good practice, a good habit to keep it a good practice. Just always call ahead of time and get proper directions. Until you've been there 2, 3, 4 times and you really know it, call. But don't try to ride up here into Brooklyn, especially Queens or the Bronx, and ride around without calling and getting those instructions, get the directions from the receiver before you try it, because you can get yourself in trouble. But I just wanted to throw that out there. Even with those directions, you're going to see low bridge signs. You're going to see the sign 12 foot. It's going to freak you right out. But a lot of times it's lying. I don't know why. I don't know why they say that. Maybe once upon a time and they rebuilt the place, they dropped the road, and just never changed the sign. But here you're going to get in tight spots. Everything's tight. A lot of these places were not meant for trucks. If you're coming up this way and you're out on the street, a lot in the Brooklyn area, a lot out here, before you come inside the market around Hunts Point here in the Bronx, there's a lot of places you unload on the street. Don't freak out. Just hit the shoulder, man, wherever it looks like you've got some room. The guys around here, the locals, they know the deal, man. They're going to make their way around you. They'll get around you. Just hit your flashers, park, and just accept it for what it is, man. It's not like going to Walmart in a big receiving facility at a distribution center. All the room in the world to back in, disconnect and hang out. It's not that. You're going to be in little holes. You're going to be inside buildings, side streets, or in this tight market. Note, if you struggle at Walmart and it's hard for you to get a trailer in between 2 parked trucks, at a Walmart, at a U.S. Foods, at a Costco, any of the big ones, and you struggle with those, don't accept loads coming here. Just a heads up. If you're struggling with the big DCs, the big name brand DCs, please don't come up here, because you're going to be frustrated, you're going to be upset, you're going to be mad, you're going to be stressed out. So I wouldn't suggest trying it if you're not comfortable with those. It's a different world. I love it. So just some things to note. Low bridges aren't always low, and everything is tight and small and not built for us. All these places were built many years before these trucks got this big. And number one, and this goes for anywhere, but highlight this one, more here than anywhere else you go: call before you come and get directions. Call before you come and get directions. You'll thank me later. Good luck. Okay, so we sat there for a while, and then they decided we're not going to unload there. We're going over to the warehouse. So the warehouse is not inside these rows. The warehouse for Armada, it's around by itself. So that might even be a better deal. Then again, I've never unloaded at their warehouse, so this is new. Let's go find out. We have to loop around the entire place and come back around. But it doesn't sit inside the rows, so very interesting. So there is the restaurant. They've named it. They've put an awning over it, and they call it Southside Cafe. But it was Mike's for many years. I think we're gonna pull over here and grab a little coffee for the ride around back. But during the weekday, this is all parking and all the employees, everybody's all over the place right here, so it's not really a place to park. And the produce market has their own police. That's right. They are not New York City cops. They are the produce market police. I guess they have the power of the Port Authority. So you gotta listen to them. You'll get tickets and run out and everything else. They'll come get you. But Sunday, nice and quiet. We're gonna park right here and run inside. Okay, so they have a store here, like a gift shop. I was hoping to get myself a market t-shirt. Run to the bathroom. Hey, what's up, buddy? All right. Oh yeah. So we'll be back for dinner. My friends, brings us to an end of another successful run. It is 31 out. Freaking cold. Okay. Time to go park this baby. And head to the market restaurant. Dinner time. Woo! My slice. Let's go. Okay, that was good. Let's get out of here, get back to the truck. So, what I was talking about earlier, be patient, take your time. People around here ain't so bad. Don't be a jerk, they won't be a jerk. I just came across a young man and a gal. They're pretty green around here, that's for sure. I know because they come at me looking for the bathroom. They were in the restaurant. That cowboy. He was a cowboy. So they go up in order, and I've already got mine. I went and sit down. And they come strolling over and sit down by me like I wanted to hear all that. And started telling me, I hate this place. First thing out of his mouth, I hate this place. So, really? What do you hate about it? Everything. I mean, I've been here a long time. I still ain't unloaded. How many stops you got? One. Like, oh, okay. You're having a hard time. You ain't got but one stop. I said, oh, okay. I said, hey, ain't too bad, man. Be happy for that. I did 3 around here today. And he says, man, they told me pull around back, park, and they'd call me. I said, yeah, there's quite a few people back there. I said, you know, that's what you do. You go check in. If they can use you right now, they can get to you. They will. Sometimes you can hang out there if it's going to be a minute. You go out back. You don't know how many people were ahead of you. You know, there's probably people out back waiting. People already sitting there waiting. I said, as they work their way through it, they'll get to you. He's like, nah, man, I just backed right in. A hole came open. I backed in, left my doors closed. He says, that's how you do around here. That's what you got to do. You go, what you do, this were his words. You just do the exact opposite of everything they tell you. He says, and I'll just sit there till they have me open my doors. And I thought, go on and do that, neighbor. You go on and do that. Yeah. They'll teach him. They'll teach him. Cowboy. Head back to the truck. Dinner was good. Yeah, so that was a good day. So from the time we came in the gate, we went around, we got Ruben their stuff, gave Armada their stuff, pulled around here, parked, and headed over to the restaurant to eat. Was about 2.5 to 3 hours. That was it. There's no war story to tell here. I'm happy with that day. Good, smooth sailing. Everything was cool. Finished dinner, got back over here. I cleaned out the truck, caught up my paperwork, and everything's good to go for tomorrow. I'm gonna leave out of here. I'm gonna take a nap and get out of here around midnight. It'll be nice. It's Sunday night. It'll be good and quiet. Leaving out of here, the streets will kind of be died down, and I'll head back over the G-Dub, get a little bit south. I load not far from here tomorrow. Headed back to Florida, and we're gonna get back down there and see how I'm feeling about that. Because I may have one more trip in me before Christmas. I know I really hate running during the holidays. The roads are just way too busy. I don't care if you're running out of Florida up 75 or 95 or where you're at. It doesn't really matter. It's busy. People are traveling. They're going visiting. So just a really shitty time to be on the road. And I say every year, I'm not going to be out here. And somehow I end up being off too long before the holidays hit, so I end up having to work and make up for my time off then. But here I am again this year, you know. So the girls are going off to golf tournaments. Ryan has a golf tournament down in Pompano. It's the Dixie Amateur. And then they come up to Doral, and they're going to play Doral at Trump's place for a big junior event. And if everything goes good, we'll all meet up at the house on the 23rd or the 24th, actually, Christmas Eve. We'll try to meet up there on Christmas Eve. We all jump in together. She's packing everything now, so all my stuff should be good to go. Grab my jackets and stuff out of here. Everything should be good to go. We jump in the car, head over to Jacksonville, jump on a plane, and boom, off to North Dakota. It'll be a long night on Christmas Eve. We have a 6-hour layover in Denver, and we should be landing Christmas Day in North Dakota, so we can see that grandbaby and the boys and the girls. And hey, hopefully all that works out. Hopefully we don't get laid up at an airport somewhere on Christmas Eve or day. But hey, there's the plan for the next couple of weeks. Hopefully it all works out. So nap time. Hit the sack and back at it tomorrow. Headed south. Good day at the market. Truck it up.